Hi, Sydney.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Austin from NetSuite.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. First and foremost, here's my business card.
Great, thank you.
Thank you for meeting with me today. I know from our conversation on the phone, I know we played a little bit of phone tag, but we have about 10 minutes today, is that correct?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So what I plan on doing here today is first and foremost telling you how I know about your company, how I found out about you guys and why I'm here today.
Okay.
Tell you what I actually do know about your company, and then maybe kind of discuss a little bit about how NetSuite might be able to help you.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and get right into things. I was at the movies, I think, last week, and I ran into Ariel. She's one of your representatives as well.
She's such a sweetheart.
Yeah, she was really nice, and we started talking a little bit. We both actually were getting food. We didn't like the movie we were seeing. And she actually mentioned a little bit about career results and what you guys do.
Mm-hmm.
She told me that you guys actually deal with Fortune 500 companies and place accounting and finance candidates with clients, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very impressive. I mean, dealing with Fortune 500 companies, it's something to be very proud of. So
Thanks. We've worked
congratulations.
very hard.
I can see that, definitely, and I mean, you guys are a very impressive company. So also, I see that you have 4 different regional offices. Is that correct? Like
Mhm.
all over the nation.
Yeah, we're in Chicago and San Francisco and New York and Atlanta.
Okay, so it's probably a lot to handle. I mean, a lot of business there, right?
It is, but you know we have some good communication going on, so it's okay.
Good. Okay, and communication that's between the client team and the candidate team that you have. Is that correct?
Right.
All right. And Ariel actually also informed me that there's a proprietary system that you are actually currently using. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant by communication. So
Okay.
it's our most major form that we use between the two teams.
Okay, and this proprietary system, when was it developed for you? Was it recent or is it a while ago or?
You know, we started this about 15 years ago, so I'd
Okay.
say it was probably like halfway through, 7 years ago.
All right,
Kind
that's
of when
7 years old.
the internet picked up.
All right. You said when the internet picked up?
Well, when the
Okay, yeah, definitely. So, I mean, I would imagine that it probably has some room for improvement. Is that correct?
yeah, lately we've seen a few more needs than before. So,
Okay, well, would you mind describing a little bit about those needs for me?
well, it's just kind of what we've been experiencing some issues with the server just going down, and
Okay.
like we had talked about, we're working with these Fortune 500 companies, so the relationships we build with our clients is very important because we're wanting to place employees with them that are, you know, at the top of the level, and we don't want our reputation being brought down because we can't facilitate these employees to these companies because of, you know, technical error.
I completely understand. So if I'm hearing you right, you're having a server issue more or less, that you mean your system's going down?
Yeah.
How often do you think this is happening for you?
It's probably a couple times a month.
A couple times a
But
month?
it's
Wow.
a long time, so that's where it's down for like a day. So that's where the
My
issue's
goodness.
coming into play because, you know, these companies are calling, asking, you know, about the employees that are supposed to be coming to them, and we can't see our information, and we can't see the resumes and all of that. So it's frustrating.
Wow, okay. So I'm curious, what implications do you see in your business as this problem with these servers going down? I mean, what do you see this affecting your business relationships in the future?
Well, I'm just, like I said, it's like I'm all about relationships and working with people, and I don't want our reputation to be negatively affected because of these minor details that shouldn't be happening.
Okay, and if I heard you correctly, you can't be accessing this information while the server's down, is that correct?
Right.
Okay. All right. Are there any other problems that you're seeing with your system right now?
Not really. I would just say it's this relationship and this trust that I am very focused towards, and like we talked about, I've been working here or started this company 15 years ago, so I have a lot of personal relationships with these companies, and I want to, you know, support them the best I can.
Definitely, I completely understand. So I'm seeing this server issue as pretty important. If you were to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being an extremely important issue for you, I mean keeping you up at night, and 10 being it's not that big a deal, where would you say that you would rate it?
Oh, it's number 1.
Oh, number 1,
losing
okay.
sleep. These are my friends. I don't like it at all.
Okay, if I could ask you, what do you see a 10 actually envision? What do you envision as a 10?
I would just want something reliable, but I mean, I just don't really understand why NetSuite is the most reliable option, because I feel like everything on the internet crashes. Nothing's perfect.
Okay, we've had a bunch of customers that have felt the same way. If I could go ahead and maybe demonstrate and explain to you why I believe that NetSuite might be able to resolve some of these issues for you, would you be interested?
Definitely.
Okay. I want to ask first and foremost a little bit, do you have a budget already set aside to work with some of these things and rectify these issues?
Yeah, I mean, there's a little room to play depending on.
Okay, do you mind telling me a little bit about that budget and how much money you're actually looking to work with?
I don't want to get into that yet, but
Okay, not a problem at all.
it's something we can talk about later.
Okay, but if I can clarify, you do have a budget set aside for this?
Yeah.
Okay, so this server issue seems to be extremely important to you, and I see that it's happening a couple times a month, it's down for almost an entire day, and you can't access the server at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big issue, and I mean this, if I can once again clarify, is affecting your image, reputation, and these personal relationships.
Yes.
Okay, well, first, NetSuite actually offers a 99.9% uptime,
Okay.
meaning that it's not crashing, those double times a month. It's actually almost never crashing, and if it is crashing, it's not going to be in your site. And like I said, it's a 99.9% guaranteed, meaning if it does crash, you get your money back.
Okay.
So that's definitely probably something that I imagine can resolve some of those concerns for you.
Right. Yeah, that makes you feel better.
Okay, and I mean, is this
it's the crashing, and it's just the overall peace of mind and security too, because when it crashes, I feel like there's room for people to get in there and change our data and their resume and like resumes and whatnot. So I was telling you, these relationships, I don't want them jeopardized, and so I don't want something crashing and my security being at risk.
okay, so you're worried that actually people can get into the system as well, so it's not very secure?
Yeah, it kind of goes along with when it's crashing. I mean, it's going wrong, and I feel like it's just open
Okay.
for.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Access.
And I mean, I can completely understand. Just so that you know, NetSuite has a 128-bit encryption system. It's the same that the FBI uses. Do you use any online banking?
Oh yeah.
Okay, it's the same system the online banks use. So if you're trusting them, you can put your trust in NetSuite as well.
Okay.
So I know that you have a budget set aside, and I feel like I've kind of discussed some of these needs and concerns with you. Is this something that you might be interested in actually implementing?
Sure. Yeah. If you're saying it's reliable and it's secure and it's not going to crash.
Okay, well, I definitely feel that way myself, but if you aren't completely, trusting it, I could actually provide you a free trial version so that you could maybe, even for let's say a month, so that you can witness exactly how these crashes won't be happening during that time, and then maybe get a chance to feel around on some of the stuff through NetSuite actually. Would that be of interest to you?
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds
Okay,
good.
well maybe I could set up a time around next week to maybe come in here and
Sure.
implement that for you.
Yeah.
What time is best for you?
Monday morning's fine.
Monday morning?
Let's go
Okay.
ahead and just
Let's
start
say,
this.
want to say 9 o'clock?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Alright. Monday morning at 9 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and I'll go give you a call beforehand just to make sure it's still going to work with you.
Okay.
And then we'll shoot for 9 o'clock on Monday. Is that fine?
Sounds good.
Alright, well it's been a pleasure.
It has.
Thank you for your time, and
No
I'll see you
problem.
soon.
Bye bye.